you at the top of the show, the S&P's 15% gain year to date, nothing to sneeze at. But check out this comparison. Since the start of 2023, Bitcoin has pulled off an absolute moonshot. The crypto of record has soared 83%, with a good chunk of it coming since June 15th. That's when BlackRock, the world's largest asset manager, filed an application for a spot Bitcoin trust ETF. BlackRock's iShares joins a crowd of fund managers from ARK to Invesco, VanEck, Grayscale, all these other fund companies that have been desperate to do the same, but they've been turned away by the SEC's bouncers, namely Chief Bouncer Gary Gensler. BlackRock's first application, actually, it's already been kicked back. The SEC demanded it name a surveillance partner to spot things like fraud and manipulation. And late last week, BlackRock and NASDAQ refiled, naming Coinbase as the custodial surveillance partner of the spot Bitcoin trust. The crypto world pinning its hopes on BlackRock, which has a track record regulators say they find too good to reject. At least that's what people think. BlackRock's 576 ETF applications, 575 have been accepted, and just one has been rejected. I know you're all asking which one. I'll tell you later. It was in 2014. As the entire crypto sector waits and watches, joining us now in a Fox Business exclusive is BlackRock's chairman and CEO, Larry Fink, along with Charlie Gasparino. Great to have you, Larry.
Liz, Charlie, it's good to be here on a summer day.
Yeah, and we're cool in here.
We are.
Larry, I know that per SEC regulations, you cannot get into specifics. But as you look at all of your track records when it comes to iShares and approvals, how do these things work out? How long does it take? And what do you think odds are of any of your ETFs that you float getting accepted?
Well, we try to do what's right for the long-term investor, and I think we have a good track record working with our regulators and trying to making sure we're thinking about all the issues around any filing. And so I can't get into the specifics of this filing, but I think the chart speaks quite well. We work really closely with our regulators, and we want to hear from the regulators what are their issues and how can we fix those issues around that. So we hope that, like in the past, we could be working with our regulators and get the filing approved one day. And I have no idea what that one day will be, but and so we'll see how that all plays out. Specifically on Bitcoin, as I've said in the past, we're a believer in digitization of products. ETFs was a big revolution.
Hi, it's Tisha. Welcome back. So you just heard from Fox News, and that was BlackRock Larry Fink. Everybody knows that's the man with $9 trillion, and he's talking Bitcoin. And Bitcoin is at 34,656 of writing up this show. If you have been following the program, you probably made some money on Bitcoin by now. Yeah, you're welcome. That's one of the reasons we tell people to subscribe for free. You are going to learn money from a Wall Street attorney, and you're going to save money. So we've already made people money just by watching the show. And when we get to 100,000 subscribers, you are going to get a gift, one of you subscribers, and you get a gift every month. A subscriber will be getting a gift every month. So subscribe for free so you could get a gift, or you could learn money and save money. If you had listened to the show and you bought Bitcoin, you're not too late if you didn't. But if you had bought Bitcoin, you got in at 24,000 when I bought Bitcoin. I told you to get in at 24. I did tell you it was going to go up, and now you see it's going up. Tisha's right. I work for Wall Street. What do you expect? Let's see what happens now. Let's say you want to get in today. If you do $1,000 today, it's at 33,000, and it hits 150 after BlackRock ETF, you're looking at 35.45. 1,000, and by 2030, it's projected to hit 750. That's 21.27. Do you see how numbers are? You've got to invest, budget, and save. What makes Bitcoin so valuable? Well, here are some things. $33 trillion owed in the United States. People are running from the dollar. The dollar is dying. So they went to Bitcoin and real estate. Bitcoin today cap rate is $1.32 trillion. Don't tell me that's speculation when there's $1.32 trillion. and it's a limited supply. Bitcoin has a limited supply. They can't make any more. Once they get those 21, it's done. And the miners are going to be given their information next year. They're going to, so we expect it to go higher. But what's creating the momentum with Bitcoin really is people are finding out that Bitcoin is passive income. You can use Bitcoin to immediately pay bills, and probably bills anywhere in the world. You can use Bitcoin as an investment. As you can tell, when we started the show, I bought it at 24,000. It's now at 33,000. So for those subscribers who watched the show and bought it, congratulations, you're making some money. Hang in there. You're going to make some more money. But do not put all your money into Bitcoin. Anything can happen. Put some in. And BlackRock. You heard on Fox earlier, BlackRock, the largest asset company in the world, larger than life. They have $9 trillion, which is a lot of money, and they are bullish on Bitcoin. They applied for an ETF. That's what they were telling Fox. That's what Larry was telling Fox News host. He applied for an ETF, but Gary Gensler, you know how Gary Gensler feel about Bitcoin and crypto. He says they're all security. He didn't give it to them. Don't give up. We are going to get an ETF approved. What Larry needs to do with BlackRock is just keep going on. Keep going, keep going. Eventually it will get approved. Relax, everybody. Not because it was turned down mean it's not going to get approved. It wasn't turned down. They haven't gotten the information as yet, or they requested a spot check, which Coinbase, remember I told you I love Coinbase, and which Gary Gensler is suing Coinbase. Coinbase will be the corporation that will be in the spot check. Because what happened is Mr. Gensler is saying, Gary Gensler is saying, what if there's fraud? What if there's manipulation? Gary, we've got this covered, Gary. We've got this covered. We don't need government interference. We're good with the Bitcoin. But I'm telling people, buy Bitcoin. It's going to go up. It's not going down. However, let me show you. People might be saying, why is Bitcoin just like hanging out in the 30s? These are the momentums it loves. It loves 15. It loves 30. That's why it took a breakthrough. So it's at 30. And you see this, the arrows are going up. And it loves 69. It has numbers that it loves. It has resistance and momentum. So it broke through the 30, so it broke through resistance. It's trying to get to 69. That's the next momentum for it. So it's not going to go overnight, but it's going to keep going and going and going till it hits the 69. And then it's going to break through that momentum and probably settle it at 120. And then it's going to keep breaking its momentum. It's going to go up and down, up and down, up and down. But it's on an uptrend, and those arrows you see, they're very thick and they're high, which means there's a lot of momentum for it to go high.